again? You low though.
Hey, Jacqueline, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, Quinn, see my glass in charge over there and put them on charge. Man. You see the charge over there. You know, it's a little magnet thing.
Yo, what the fuck going on? You're now locked in the State Baby TV. We got another episode. I got a very special guest. I got my boy ZR from McCannyville. Real goddamn chain gang veteran, real warrior, real right stand up nigga. And goddamn, and he real official with the E5. So goddamn, definitely get with him. What's up with you, ZR?
Man, everything, man, day by day.
Trying to tell you. I brought you on here because we had got some paperwork on somebody. I feel like it's really important. You know, our mission on here every day is to deter the youth from making the mistakes that we made and going down the path that we done went down. We already went through it, so why should they have to too? You feel me? So we're trying to lead them in the right direction. This street
For
shit be
sure.
crazy.
For sure. For sure. A lot of misleading.
A lot of misleading. A lot of niggas getting crashed out on the strong because these niggas ain't righteous. And if a nigga ain't standing on to be righteous, dog, a nigga got down you on the path of destruction.
Overly.
All
I
right.
concur.
With that being said, we gonna get down to business.
I'm on the interview.
Then we got put this in the corner with it, right? Uh, boom. All right. Hey, shout out everybody who watching on TikTok too. I had told somebody on TikTok I was gonna respond back to a legal question or a legal or Chang etiquette question that they had. I told them I was gonna be back on for 4 to 8. I went on there, you know, we had technical difficulty though, but pardon me, my boy. And also, I want to say this episode is sponsored by the RNA, the Really Necessary Association Incorporated, dedicated to assisting the family and loved ones that are incarcerated. You know, right or wrong, no matter what the charge, unless it's one of them sex offender charges or you don't cooperate with the authorities. So you already got leniency on your charge. You don't need no help from us. But as long as it ain't none of them charges, we stand behind you. You feel me? Like the family is the ones that suffer when the nigga go to train game. You know, commissary money on the phone, lawyer fees, gas money to go down there and visit your ass, a hotel room if they want to stay for the next day, all that we try to get back. So if you know somebody who incarcerated, you might be eligible for incarceration compensation, but you got to kind of show, you got to answer a few applications, you got to show some proof. But we might got some money for you, so definitely get with that at reallynerdsary.org. Back to this though. All right, we got some paperwork. So y'all, do you want to tell the folks who paperwork this is?
Yeah, man. It's
Before we get to what he known as, the Marcus White.
yeah, for sure. But they know him as violent.
All right, violence, and also that's
Violent, I think. Violence, I think.
yeah, violent, not violence. I had did a little research and this shit dark as fuck. Hold on, let me interact with that motherfucker. Um, just in case people think we putting his alias out there. It's already known. It's public record, you know. So view offender info. Um, can I scroll down? Incarceration detail. I can't scroll
Hey,
down on that motherfucker.
even if it wasn't, man, nigga need to know who a nigga alias is if he doing this one.
Yeah, type shit. So okay, boom. Let's just get to it. Right. Boom. All right. So the first page. Let me interrupt this so I can see it. Read this shit. Interact. All right. The first page. The state of Georgia versus DeMarcus White. Indictment number 15SC133494. Before the Honorable Robert C.I. McBurney Judge, Fulton County Justice Center Tower Courtroom FB. So all right, we at the courtroom in Fulton County, Atlanta, Georgia. Oh yeah, ZR, I bet you ain't picked this up who this was right here. The what that the prosecutor?
Nah, I ain't pick it up. I ain't gonna lie, I just went
Yeah, I know
straight
you
to
went
the
straight to the goddamn, you feel.
yeah.
But that's Miss Adrian Love. That's also the prosecutor who was in the YSL case. That's the one who had the first tell.
Oh wow.
Yeah, hell
Oh,
yeah.
this shit get deep.
Shit get deep, man. Let me boom. That her right there. Miss Adrian Love. So okay. Now, back to this paperwork. Scroll down. We ain't gonna read all of it, y'all. That'll waste time though. But the first few pages, 1 through 6, I believe they were making sure he could stay in court, make sure he wasn't intoxicated, make sure wasn't nobody forcing him to make statements or whatever. He made sure that wasn't nobody coercing him to make these statements. And I think he said he did Seroquel and some other pills. So they definitely had to ask him about that. Was you intoxicated when you made these statements and shit though? But he stated he did them drugs though. But he said he was ready to stand trial though, ready to stand court. But anyway, on page 6, it was something that stood out to me. What it was? All right, it says, "Hey, 10th grade. I think that was the highest grade he completed in high school. That's another lesson out there. These niggas don't be they be high school dropout. These niggas ain't educated worth a damn. A whole bunch of these niggas can't even spell. But
Can't even spell.
are you able to
Don't
read,
even
write,
know
and
how to
understand
properly
the English,
add.
man? Right. Yes. Mr. White, do you understand that you are charged with the following offense? Oh yeah, these are charges he was charged. DeMarcus White, aka Violent, was charged with. Participation in criminal street gang activity, armed robbery, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, theft by receiving, auto burglary, conspiracy to commit armed robbery, aggravated assault, and that you have multiple counts of various charges in this indictment. He was like, "Yes, ma'am." They said, "Okay, boom, 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 boom." Seven, seven minutes long. Spit rush, They were asking him a couple questions. I think it was on 10 that I wanted to point out. Uh, All right, yeah. So at the beginning it says A, yes, ma'am. Where he had just answered the question on the other page though. But do you understand that this plea may be used to enhance sentence on other convictions in this jurisdiction and in other jurisdictions as well as in the federal courts? Yes, ma'am. So with that, ZR, do you have any opinion on the importance of that statement right there?
Yeah, man, just be quiet. Like, did a point. He was already taking time. What's the point of you? You act like you finna go in here and convince the judge the list or take the sentence back. You finna tell the
And
judge,
it was a non-negotiated plea too, so he just went in there and said, like, I'm guilty, like,
yeah, I'm guilty, but I'm finna talk to you, judge, and maybe you'll have a heart and take my sentence back.
right. And okay, let me ask you this too. Is hold on, let me enlarge screen right. Hold up. Not like that. Fuck, I don't know how to goddamn do that shit. Anyway, all right, let me ask you this. When you take a plea, does that automatically mean that you snitched?
No, 'cause on my case, I had gang charge on a robbery. If they wanted me to take first offender, and maybe it would have been like 1 or 2 years, but it was more than one of us on the case, so I ain't taking first offender.
Right. And what's the relevance of you not taking the first offender and pleading guilty because you got co-defendants on the case?
That's a different type of guilty, to my understanding. You got to basically say you did the fucking crime, basically.
And basically, y'all all did the crime because y'all all
Yeah,
charged with it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And that was the relevance of that statement where it said, where they asked Mr. White, do you know that, what is that? Do you understand that this plea may be used to enhance sentence on other convictions in this jurisdiction? So basically, do you know that this plea may fuck with somebody else's time? And he said, yes, ma'am. All right,
yeah,
boom.
man.
All right, so we can skip through this. Let's go. What page 40?
Yeah, 40, 40. Yeah, 40.
To do something different, but it's going to be a
Now, before we put this on your platform, people read this and said this is not considered snitching.
Okay, so it's niggas that doubt that this is considered talent. So some homeboy shit, or like a nigga really sat down and like they
On
went
some
through this.
moving the goalposts.
Okay, okay, okay,
Man,
okay.
ain't nobody get locked up. So what the hell you go ahead and say all this for then?
You feel? It say that you can enhance another person's time though. But all right, so what is it a clear definition on snitching or telling?
From my understanding, if you are part of the streets or what's going on within the streets, the daily day activity you involved, man, you
Right.
don't supposed to say nothing.
You ain't supposed to say nothing. You ain't supposed to tell them folk nothing.
Man,
So
you don't supposed
okay.
to say nothing.
So with
You
that
gonna
being
took a
said,
plea. What the hell you talking for?
yeah, just plead. You plead guilty. They caught you red-handed, plead guilty, but you got some other stuff to add. You had some shit to add. You feel?
You have to shit get off your chest.
Since we talk about it, officer, this happened, that happened, and this. All right, but anyway, we're gonna get to it in the paperwork though. All right, so boom. To do something different, but it's gonna be a while before you get to work through what you want to do next. Matter of fact, let's go back a little bit because when the judge talking to him, got 30 years standing, no excuse for having robbed someone. He may be able to explain it. All right, so he was trying to basically the judge was trying to like humanize DeMarcus White, but like saying you still got a chance to learn something, but and it's different between somebody who got a drug addiction, they're gonna rob somebody they can't control it, than somebody else who like calculated this, they young, he hang with a group of people who do this or whatever though. But anyway, so 30-year-old guy standing there and he has no excuse for having robbed someone. He may be able to explain it. He was homeless. He has a drug addiction, this or that, but he knows right from wrong. I think you know right from wrong. I don't think you appreciate the consequences of what you do. I think you know it's wrong to pull a gun on someone or to be with a group of guys who are going to pull a gun on someone to take her car or her keys or her purse or whatever. So all right, let me stop right there. So this nigga was allegedly robbed some old lady for her purse. Allegedly. But that's what it was though. Some real gangster shit. So all right, boom. I think you know that is wrong. But I think that at your young age you feel bulletproof. And what are the cops going to do when you see folks who are in and out of jail like this, snapping fingers because there aren't consequences. There are consequences for kinds of things you were involved with. And like Mr. Ross, I hope that when you're done with the custodial portion of your sentence, you have decided that it's just not worth it to run a gun like that because prison is not pleasant and maybe you'll want to do something different, but it's going to be a while before you get to work through what you want to do next. Was there something you wanted to add? The defendant. Yes, sir. The court. Yes. The defendant. I wanted to ask David Wilson and Strickland, and I don't I don't know them. I don't know them. David is LNGM. I don't know them. They are for Bankhead.
Whoa, let's stop. He said, what?
He said, I don't know them. David is LNGM. I don't know them. They are for Bankhead.
LMGM. LMGM, bro. If you from Atlanta, bro, they like some young nigga shit from Bankhead.
In the statements, it said it stood for little niggas getting money.
Exactly. Oh, okay. I'm gonna
So
let you keep reading
it,
then.
yeah, I read through this whole motherfucker. I don't know what page, and we can always pull it back up if a nigga think I'm putting it in. It's that's what in this statement it said LNGM stand for little niggas get money, and I'm guessing that was like a click from around. Allegedly, he said they from Bankhead. That's what he said. Now,
They were the gang leader telling the judge.
look where the gang leader is telling the judge about other alleged gangs that got a gang activity, participating in gang activity charge. All right, but anyway, he said David is LNGM. I don't know them. They're for Bankhead. I don't hang with them. I seen them before because the gentleman was Ja'Cory Smith's friend. Ja'Cory Smith knew them. So all right, so he putting other niggas' names and niggas knew the. All right, so basically, go talk to them niggas about this shit. You feel?
Yeah.
And you said this nigga saying this is not telling.
They said did D.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go on. I went with Ja'Cory Smith's cousin. Ja'Cory Smith went with my first cousin's sister, Quantaria Conley. That's how I met Ja'Cory, and they used to come over here with Ja'Cory and hang with them. I never just hung with them. I don't know them. That's LNGM. I don't have anything to do with them. That's what I was telling the whole time, LNGM. I don't have anything to do with LNGM. The court, okay. So when you're doing the little signals on the phone or in these pictures where you're pointing a gun at the camera and a nice little red bandana, what's that about? The defendant. That's LOR. The court. And what's LOR? The defendant. Okay. The court reporter, say it again. The court. Loyalty or the defendant. Loyalty over royalty. The court,
Who are
loyalty
the
over
defendant?
royalty.
Who are the defendant?
The defendant is DeMarcus White,
AKA.
aka Violent.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure the viewers keeping up with that.
Right. So this is information that DeMarcus White, aka Violent, is confirming to the court and the judicial system and the authorities. Well, I wanted to be very clean about something, Mr. White, because you make a good point. You are responsible for what you do. You are not responsible for what other people do. I'm not thinking right now. Boy, he said, boy. I'm not thinking right now, boy. You are a menace to the community because Mr. Strickland is a bad guy. Mr. Strickland's got his own issues. He's going to deal with the. Hey, the judge telling him he got his own shit to deal with. The judge telling you that. We ain't worried about Mr. Strickland. You trying to bring up Mr. Strickland and shit. We ain't worried. We got better. Mr. Strickland got his own issues. He's going to deal with those. He's going to go to trial. He's going to plead. I don't know what. And the same with Mr. Wilson. So I'm not hanging on you what Mr. Wilson allegedly did and what Mr. Strickland allegedly did. And he putting allegedly in. Hey, the judge, was he the same nigga that was with the YSL case at first? You make a good
Who the
point.
judge?
Yeah. I
What
gotta
judge
look
that is?
I gotta look it up. Hold on. So whether you're LOR, LNGM, that's not what I'm about. I'm about what we heard Miss Simpson talk about the people in the community. We ain't got to go on though, but he basically was telling him, "Hey, we ain't worried about what everybody else got going on. You ain't got to tell us all that. You feel? We already know what's going on, but you wanted
Okay,
to add something?
you understood that just like I understood that. The judge telling him, man, we don't really care nothing about that. You ain't even got to say that for real.
Gang, it's no other way to understand that. You feel me? Unless a nigga just like being a homeboy though. That's the only way I feel like. But who am I to say anything? I'm just a government.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, though. So everything we do here, it ain't for clout or none of that though. We really trying to turtle you from being misled and going down the wrong path. It's niggas that be crashing out for niggas that they not keeping it silent. Niggas ain't holding the same laws that they preach and shit. You feel me? So it's niggas that's getting pulled out every day in chain gang
Hey,
about
I'm gonna ask you a
about
question.
something less than this. You feel me now? What you got to ask me though?
You remember Ace Boogie,
Ace Big, Ace
the
Big.
building nigga?
Yeah.
You
Okay, yeah.
Man, they pulled him out by something lesser.
You feel? I done seen way less. I done seen
By
way
some
less.
shit, they say he was a juvenile on or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. And you know, we ain't inciting no violence on here. You feel me? No, we just saying like from experiences, this all for entertainment and content, informational purposes or whatever. Just
Yeah,
experiences
PCA.
being in chain gang. We done seen niggas get pulled out for not even being in. I done seen niggas get pulled out for no black and white. You feel me? But this right here, this black and white, and we ain't inciting nobody to pull nobody out though. We just saying, hey, it's niggas like this going around calling themselves big bros and shit, man. What the fuck? You can't do this shit and call yourself no big bro.
Man, how can you be somebody that say I'm a real man. I'm a man. I'm silent, and then what you following?
You don't stand on your own. You trying to put other. Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with them niggas got going on. That's them. Man, come on, man. All right. That ain't how you get out that bitch. I'm trying to put a commercial in that motherfucker right quick though.
Just stay out the street, man.
Stay out the street. Stay out them folks. Chain gang. All that. Stay free. That shit ain't popping up. How long we been on this bitch, y'all?
Go on, get into it.
But I'm trying to find this shit so I can check on the YouTube shit.
All right.
See.
Hey, quit. Get my drink out of food.
Turn on monetization. Um, insert ad. I did press insert ad. I don't know how that shit work though. I'm just putting it in there. It probably with the money shit or whatever. I don't know if it's playing right now or if they can skip it though. We can keep going though. I would like to tell y'all again, everybody, thank you for tuning in. If you're any motherfucker on YouTube, if you're any motherfucker on TikTok, I appreciate y'all. Double tap the screen. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. It's free. You feel me? If you fuck with what we talking about, you fuck with the shit we trying to push, the mission we trying to push, deter the youth, glorify, not glorify. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe, man, and goddamn support. Uh, this episode is sponsored by the RNA, the Really Necessary Association Incorporated, dedicated to assisting the family and loved ones that are incarcerated. You know, because no matter what the charge is, less it's them sex offender charge or whatever, right or wrong, it's the families that suffer, and we trying to give back. So y'all make sure y'all get with that at reallyNecessary.org or contact us at aid and assist RNA at gmail.com. Back to this though, you know, I feel like niggas who disputing this, what they call it, delulu, nigga be delusional and shit.
Yeah, that
Goddamn,
delusional.
you feel me? Like black and white don't lie. This nigga, the judge is telling him in this statement that he adding on shit. They asked him, "What would you like to add?" You feel me? We can clip that. Somebody can clip that. I go back and clip it. The judge asked him, "DeMarcus White, would you like to add anything?" Yes, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, whatever the fuck they said. Matter of fact, let me go back and try to find who the judge was too though. But this nigga voluntarily gave information. These niggas voluntarily give up shit when they already going down. And I don't even know if he got his time. That's the thing. You ain't supposed to tell nobody, but nigga told ain't I don't even think he got his time altered. You feel me? It's a nigga named Jay Savage. I recently spoke on him in Bloodstein Files Part 2. Holmes told on so many niggas. I ain't gonna speak on what Blood said they was though, but the EBE and RTG niggas in Athens, Georgia, that was allegedly going at it with each other. Man, this nigga told on so many of them niggas and still end up getting 40 years, 40 through 20 in Chang'an. And
Talking
we
for
ain't
no
incite no
reason.
violence. We ain't incite no violence, but Holmes done got pulled out, I think, twice. You feel me? Like, they don't protect you. You take these goddamn cooperation with these authorities or whatever, you think they gonna protect you. Protect the custody don't protect you. I seen a nigga, long little rod, get pulled out in the hole. You feel me? The hole is PC too. You feel me? If a nigga wanna get to you, he gonna get to you. Stay out these folks, Chang'an, stay out these streets. Go
The
back to
boy
this shit.
thought this would never come out. He ain't know it was public record. I don't think at the time he did, he ain't know it was public record.
I mean, it got to be a lot of niggas that don't know that then, dog. Like these niggas, it's a lot of niggas that be trying to play like they just such a stand up real right nigga though, and they got that type of shit going on in the background. You can't be that type of nigga. You got skeletons in your closet like that.
Yeah, any nigga that act too hard, do too much, you got skeleton. 10 out of 10 got skeleton.
Yeah. Let me see this motherfucker. Interact. Pay one. Michael White, Honorable Judge C.I. McBurney. Oh, you can't even copy and paste on that motherfucker. C.I. McBurney. So now he white. Okay. Thought it was the same one. We back though, but hey, I got a whole bunch of Bloodstein files coming out too. Though. I really got like a long list. I'm trying to make sure that I can narrow out the list to make sure niggas don't feel like I'm doing this shit for clout. You feel me? It got to be relevant towards the shit we trying to push. But a lot of it is though, because a lot of these niggas they trying to suspend me on my visibility on TikTok. I gotta appeal that though. But a lot of these niggas got down be big bros and got a whole bunch of these skeletons in their closet. You feel me? So
Yeah, misleading these people, man. Got people following behind they false narratives. Man.
yeah.
It's
That's-
sad, bro. Got people crashing out, going against their own family. You know,
yeah, fact. Hey, let me
and
ask
this
you
guy
something
ain't
too.
even who y'all think he is.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you something too. If you you got an opinion on this, right? You remember? I know you know for sure. Like back in the day when a nigga used to get caught with food, paperwork, literature, whatever nigga call it. Goddamn, that used to be an automatic DP, right?
Over with
Uh,
immediately. If you don't get done, but yeah, get dealt.
if you don't get done, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So how
Nigga
often
gonna tell you, but that shit supposed to be in your head. You ain't supposed to have that shit in black and white
eat the
anyway.
food and get rid of that shit? You feel? But all right, so how often would you say that has happened in like, especially we just gonna talk about GDC, Department of Correction?
It happened, but it don't happen often because niggas understand the repercussions of a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas know, like, boy, I get caught with this, boy.
Where
You know,
hell yeah, these folk got everything, and but
yeah,
it,
they
it might
damn
not
near
happen
worse than
often,
getting caught
but it
with a
don't happen.
phone.
Say it
It
again.
don't happen now. I said that shit worse than a nigga getting caught with a phone for real.
On God, hey, yeah, you definitely gonna go speak to Mr. Saxon down there at Coffee, the gang task force officer. Like, yeah, they gonna push you in that room. They gonna take the pistols of you, and they gonna be reading down your shit and asking you what the hell going on. And now these folk got the food and all that shit. But it happens though. It's some niggas
Yeah,
in the feds right now because that don't happen. Niggas don't let the police don't walk in on them. You feel me? Don't call them with the phone. Them caught him with the paperwork and all that shit. Don't find out who everybody was. Like that shit be happening.
yeah. I think I sent you the paperwork on somebody about that.
You down?
This person was the beginning of a RICO case, basically, because he was the first person who the Fed ran in a room and got like numbers, food, names, and he ain't say nothing.
He ain't say nothing.
He ain't say nothing. Year later, they get a RICO and lock all these, known people, lock them up. And when they get their paperwork, and name in there from the first interaction they had with this case of when they ran in his room,
So that basically what started the investigation.
for sure. That was a big help. They gave them what they needed. Especially he ain't say nothing, so nigga don't even know these
Why the
folks
hell he
on
ain't
him.
say nothing?
Cause we know the repercussions of shit like this. Why the fuck you in your room with all this shit anyway on paper?
For these folk to find and start a whole gang in Junction. Hold on, I'm about to send. I
This
gotta
a
send.
whole different nigga, y'all. This a whole different
Yeah,
dude.
this ain't Demarcus White, aka Violet. I'm getting it ready right now. Hold on.
This is the guy they call what? You know his real name?
Hold on, let me pull it up. Just chill, just chill. Let me pull it all up. We'll talk about it when it's up. Gmail. Technical difficulties, y'all. I gotta send this shit to myself on email, then goddamn pull it up.
I wish you could pull the paperwork up as we go.
Yeah, I've been doing that. You ain't seen it.
I'm not, cause you know we on Discord. Oh, so
Oh,
that
okay,
what you
okay,
doing?
okay. Yeah, it's on. Hey, if you turn your TV on and mute it, it's on them motherfucker though.
Oh, for sure. Hey, this man don't this person we talking about,
Yeah,
this shit gotta be talked about. But this man, the police, if it's some kind of way this nigga don't create his own organization within the prison system.
basically finesse.
Man, you the biggest police of all time, man. These folk told you ain't gotta say this shit. I'm gonna be quiet until you got
Yeah, I'm trying to get it where I can get them all together though.
in the reading. This shit get deep. They just don't understand. So you on TikTok too?
Yeah, damn, I had just goddamn paused. Yeah, I'm on TikTok too though. Damn, what happened to your story about how you went to the China in the first place? I got you on that one, bud. We doing Bloodstein
About
file.
D2A violent, man.
Grizzly, what
Man,
happened
right.
though, y'all? Big threat. Asked about Lil Clo. What's happening? What's happening? All right, well, I'm trying to do that right quick though. Files.
It's all public facts, man. Nigga
Yeah,
gonna
this all
spend their
public, bro.
$59.99, man, to go get this shit. You big homie, right?
Yeah, homie rap, man. Add the first one in. Put this window capture or display capture. That's a file image. Let's go image.
You know how nigga be like, boy, nigga quick to be speaking on something they don't know about. Man, this shit black and white.
Shit, black
Well,
and white.
read it.
Shit, more definitely black and white now. Boom. All right, that one on. What that is? Do we got to enlarge it? Hey, what? Look at it on. You got your TV on, Zio?
Huh?
You turned your TV on.
What TV?
Just turn the TV on and go to the channel. Go to my channel.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Hold on. I think I just got a notification call subscribe.
Um, okay. Yeah. So let me know when you see it.
All right, hold on. Yeah. Okay, it's a live right here, yeah.
You
Yeah, I
see
see
how I
it.
got it up there? And then got down. Let me
Yeah, I see it.
and then we go back to urge. Boom. You feel me? All right, but let me start with the first image. What that is? I can't interact with it to pull it up, so let me just look. All right. So what's the name on that? Allen Hall. Mute it, those y'all. It's a delay.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm tripping.
Put
All
put that on the YouTube on live. Put the O on the YouTube on live. What you talking about, TJ? Appreciate y'all double tapping the screen though. Appreciate everybody double tapping the screen. Appreciate everybody on YouTube tapped in. Everybody on TikTok. We multi-platform with it or whatever though. But all right, we talking about Allen Hall. It ain't gonna let me pull it up enlarged. So let me pull it up on the phone because I need to look at it. It's State Baby TV on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, you know I got all this paperwork and shit. We doing the Bloodstein Files Part 3 on TikTok. I mean on YouTube, State Baby TV. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and get tapped in with them motherfuckers. But let me read off this state. It's the first one. No, not that. Was they in order, ZR? I don't think so. Let me go to the Federal Bureau of Investigation one. That got to be the first. You hear me?
Yeah, for sure.
Uh,
You go to State Baby TV.
all right, boom. So, Federal Bureau of Investigation, y'all see that at the top? Data entry 10/22, 10/22, 2015. So, October 22nd, 2015 is whenever this incident happened. All right, it says on September 17th, 2015. Okay, that's when it happened. The Georgia Department of Corrections executed a search of the cell of inmate Allen Hall. The search was conducted at the Georgia Diagnostic and Classification Prison in Jackson, Georgia. All right, and so boom, Department of Corrections seized numerous documents and letters containing gang information and correspondence with other gang members. The documents and letters were turned over to the task force officer George Thompson. All right, what's the significance of this right here, ZR? Before we go any further,
This is the interaction with I want to say with FBI with Allen Hall when they
Allen
raided
Hall.
his cell.
Okay, and let me look up Allen Hall right quick. See what they say about Allen Hall on GDC. Search now. Oh, sure. I found Florida.
Jacqueline, come on. Yeah, how you spell it.
He at SMU at Jackson. Murder count insurance life. His known aliases is BK, Capo, New York, Strong, or just Allen Hall. Okay. Major offenses murder. Most recent institution as special management unit, which is at Jackson. That's high max, right? And possible max possible release date life. He working on his case. Okay, boom. Now let's get back to this document. So Allen Hall, the documents will now return over to task force officer. Boom. It included 9 food knowledge. So basically 9 knowledge, 13 pages of handwritten documents detailing different coded languages used by the 9 gangster bloods. In addition, there was also some historical information. 9 oath lineups knowledge, 11 pages of handwritten documents containing an oath, list of different lineups, and coded ranking structure and names of leadership. Allen Hall knowledge, 13 pages of handwritten documents detailing history of 9 gangsters and the United Blood Nation. Uh, Allen Hall cell search 1, 9 pages containing letters addressed to Allen Hall discussing gang business. The letters are addressed from Gaynard Smith, 25. I don't want to put nobody address out there. Goddamn, boom, 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 Maryland, Taylor, a couple people names. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so they found letters addressed from names. So they looked through his mail too, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn, hold on. Why I ain't got them bitches up here?
If it was anybody else, what would have happened then?
Man, come on, man. Hold on, let's get to the bottom of it before we even talk about what would have happened though.
Okay, cool.
I'm trying to remove this big image. Damn, this should be a lot, boy. I know niggas be goddamn having so many folks to work this. Okay. All right, boom. So I can got had the paperwork out there for them niggas too. So all right, that's all the shit that was included. If y'all can see that in the paperwork that they found in that motherfucker. Addresses, names, knowledge, history, oaths, uh yeah, a lot. All right, so boom, as we go to the other one, damn, these niggas got this shit. I know I ain't gonna be able to read it, dog. Two, put that out of there. Put number two there. Image number two. We ain't talking about it no more. Let me see that. What they say? Allen Hall, cell search two. 14 pages of a letter of letters addressed to Allen Hall. Letters are addressed from J. Rose, 1844. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't want to read all these four addresses though. But this is other gang members he got indicted because hold on, yeah, that's at the end though. So basically, all right, so a lot of addresses, a lot of names, different states, different cities, all that shit. Allen Hall cell search 3 to 8 pages addressed to Al Hall discussing gang business. The letters were addressed from such and such. That's in Georgia though. Allen Hall legal work, 11 pages of handwritten documents with names, social security numbers of various individuals. Some of the notes mention identity fraud. All right, so social security, that's something called books and shit. But all right, so they got the books too though. APD murder report,
Close your door.
6 pages of supplement report from Atlanta police case 08280 It details interviews in relation to murder case in 2008. Names highlighted are Durham Christmas, aka Matt John Durham Christmas, was killed in Georgia Department of Corrections, 2012. Criminal was something. Next to criminal report stunt. All right, so it's some juicy shit. No diddy in them motherfucking paperwork though. And I don't think I can read that other one though, dog. The one they got to the side and to the left. Hold on, let me.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, I don't know if I can read that motherfucker. Let me try that. Allen Hall, social to. Oh, that might be both of them just together. Okay, boom. So, all right. Now, after this search was conducted and they found all this food and history and all these addresses, and said what happened immediately after that?
Shit, I don't know. I wasn't there.
All
I
right. Well,
can't
it
tell
wasn't
you.
immediately, but an investigation was started due to the findings of this cell search right here, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, and some niggas went to the feds due to this.
Yeah, see, I know this because it niggas in the, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So goddamn, it's definitely certified. So I'm gonna just say it like this though. Yeah, niggas definitely done got dipped into it for less than that. You feel me? Like from this is called being irresponsible. Like especially you got all type of shit like this. You got names and social securities of niggas. You feel me? Like of so called alleged gang members and shit. So they can come and just
Them folks said line ups.
line up so rankings. Who got high rankings so they can automatically label them and come get them for Ricos and all that shit. So basically, this is called doing the police job for them. You spell it out right here. This the map to a whole hood. And due to irresponsibility, it was found and apparently from what I know, there wasn't no repercussion from this though. But yeah, so niggas be goddamn high ranking and allegedly big homies and shit and be crashing niggas out and get niggas a whole bunch of time though. Y'all make sure y'all know what y'all signing up for before y'all go jump in front of that car.
Please.
Our mission always at the end of the day is to horrify, not glorify. Appreciate everybody who tapped into this motherfucker. Appreciate anybody new. If you enjoyed the content, definitely goddamn like and subscribe to the channel. We got more shit coming out. We definitely got more Bloodstein files. We got other shit going on too. Follow us on all platforms, TikTok, you feel me? Instagram, everything. ZR, you got any message to them folks out here?
Hey man, I just want niggas to goddamn know who they following, man. You know, especially if you call yourself a man, a person who's supposed to like stand on principles. You're a man. You call yourself a man or a gangster. You know,
That's a fact.
ain't no way, ain't no way you falling behind nigga. We got to get back into violence. We gotta let them folk know how what Buddy did.
Oh, somebody who ain't seen it.
Nah,
Somebody ain't seen it.
yeah, we gotta you gotta read what the Buddy whole conversation with the judge.
Hold on. I'll go back to it. Window caps. Not window caps. What it is.
The
Browse.
part when he talking about who wrong who when they went to the PlayStation and, for the PlayStation and all
Oh
that shit.
yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, damn. How I skipped that? That's in the 30s, ain't it?
Yeah, I think it's 38 to 42.
Hey, before we do, hold on, let me read these comments. The chat. I ain't even starting the YouTube chat. Uh, on how you blow it up. Close it out. Close it out. Do that, motherfucker. Say name, what's happening? What's up? Cuts by Champ. What's happening, bro? Man, I'm fucked. That shit is just fucked up though. Fuck what he was doing, Reed. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to look at it on mine. Hey, you can see the chat, Zio.
Yeah.
What the hell they talking about?
I don't know, I gotta walk to the TV shit. Nigga, I'm sitting way over
My bad.
here.
Oh no, I can see it. I can see it. I'm on my phone with it. Hold on. Why the fuck was he even doing all that talking if he was already in court accepting a plea deal? You feel me? Why even add extra? That's what we asking.
Yeah, that's what we asking. But y'all gonna be applaud when y'all hear what he actually said. He had to get it off his chest.
Nigga goddamn vehicles from above said, man, them folks at Macon said I be suitcasing. Well, I would have been got dubbed out. I would have got buck 50 that Macon, boy. They found out if they was what's happening though? We about to get back into this violent shit, man. Let me goddamn boy. I think it's page 30. And the court know about it. And I've already addressed and was not going to hold it against my wife. He going to try. Secondly, when I met, I don't think that 31 completely different than 32. I've been looking back several times. I don't know the court saying me do that. You asked me to Trump call the court. I understand. You talking about where they really talking about the what allegedly happened, right?
Yeah, when he told the whole story
Yeah,
how it happened.
yeah, talking about niggas smoke dope and everything. I remember,
Yeah, he
huh?
was like somebody came and got somebody and all that shit there.
Yeah. Been in custody with everybody, Silver Street, non-stop from December 12th of 2014. Those are those are all days that will count against whatever sentence I give you. Oh, so he was committed to the state from this. Do that, and that's how I do it. Just say the start date is 12/12 to 14. Mr. Rose, thank you. So calling plan, let me speak. But let me ask you a couple times first. This is Sarah and Benadryl. You also told me one for anger management, one for sleep.
I think it's 40.
At 40?
Yeah.
For to do something different, but it's gonna be a while before you get LNG on. LNG on. I'm out telling them. 41. I don't know, Z. It might have been before that. Community had been hurt with thing on allegations of that was so later. Young people real scared. You might be right though. 43.
If it come in
All
one
right,
of these.
there. All right,
Yeah.
I'm start from the top. Not quite a hostage taking situation that I have heard about, and some of the home invasion that Strickland and Wilson and some of these other guys may have been involved with. This is about you, not about them, okay? The defendant, uh-huh. And I was going to say Mr. Miles, I don't know what his real name is. I think the one me and Cameron and Mr. Miles do drugs, like smoke crack. Behind that PlayStation, he had something on behind that PlayStation. I used to be on Simpson one night. Hey, this crazy, bro. This ain't telling. Man, Holmes got them detailed, like painting the scene like James Patterson. The goddamn the wind was breezy, you feel me? Goddamn the sun was coming out type shit. This what he painting and the niggas talking about this ain't telling though. But anyway, I think I used to be on Simpson one night. I used to work at a store. He used to sell drugs out there. He used to fucking sell drugs out there. Miles was going to sell the PlayStation 3, but he said it was at home, so he said he was going to give Miles a crack rock for the PlayStation 3. And Miles said, "Give me two on." So he was like, "No, I give you one and a half," and he gave for one. Bro, this shit is crazy, man. Forgot about that. You know, crazy.
Oh
Stop
shit.
me. Tripping. Hey, niggas tripping. Belt the
Everybody
ass.
be
Belt the ass, sir. Man, Miles said,
that
"Give me two
about
on." One
that
and a
about
half.
B2A violent, man.
And he gave him one and a half, and he said, "I'm going to send Cameron around to get the game." But Miles would call himself by him and his friends smoking the dope and then trying to be slick, not giving the game up. So Cameron said, "Let's go around there and get the game." So we went around there, and Mr. Miles he opened the door. Now another friend opened the door, and he let us in. He let the dog up and put the dog up, let us in, and we came in. And he didn't want to give us the game, but he didn't want to give Cameron the game. I was with Cameron, and that's when Miles came in, this and that, and we was like, "Just take the game, like just take the game." Just take the game and lead. Take the game and lead. I'm going to give you the money for the crack rock back. And when I give you the money, I just make the same trade. Maybe give me the game back and I give you the money back. And that's what was behind that. So with the girl Allison saying they was going to pay them off recalling over the phone, I was at Metro at Juvenile YDC just going on. I just found out that when I got disturbed taking the plea of guilty that Cameron told me. Uh the court, okay. Well, I appreciate you sharing that with me. There's always two sides to every story. And really three if you know you know. If they side, his side, then the truth.
Yeah.
Uh Mr. Wright, I shared with you what I'm concerned about. I wish we could have gotten involved in your life when you were 8 or 9 and maybe nudge you in a different. All right, so he basically don't want to hear what the fuck Buddy got to talk about no more.
You don't
Who
just
the
said
hell
all
do
this,
want to hear
man.
What Buddy got to talk about? If a nigga even stunting what Buddy got to talk about, they crazy, man. Dying peas are what happening, man. You see what the fuck these man, hey, misleading the youth. Overly ate the cheese, ain't it, slime JD5. So if we can all agree on here, what the hell? So niggas delusional, right? You feel
Yeah.
me? Hey,
That the
part me.
boy
Go ahead.
he for agree with it. This the B2A violent nigga though.
Right. You
But
feel me? I see so
now
many
now that
BTA.
you standing on your platform, niggas agree with it. Niggas seeing it from a nigga ain't seeing it from no homeboy perspective, cause this what it is.
You know what going on with State Baby TV though. You feel me? We keep it all the way 1K on this motherfucker though. Ain't no homeboy shit. But hey, pardon me if this your partner though. Oh, nigga, that's your homeboy, goddamn, you feel me? You don't want to go out there with it all, but you know, sometimes that's the way the cookie don't crumble. And goddamn, that's man, it's a whole bunch of niggas telling, bro. That's why we say the streets are dead. Stay out the streets, goddamn. Don't go to chain gang. These niggas, they gangster enough to shoot you, but they ain't gangster enough to take the crime. You feel me? They'll shoot you and still tell on you if you don't die. So you take them goddamn risks and odds if you want to, though.
I think that's how we got to title. How we titled it one though. Bloodstein file, B2A violent, ate the cheese.
Yeah, that sound about the one. It's B2A or BTA?
B2, like a two.
Okay, B2A violent 18.
And the
Overly
boy
8.
Crook.
Overly 80 and Crook
And
got
now
down.
we're gonna use the alias that they already know, strong. They say strong.
Okay, that boy Strong caused the whole federal investigation by because he didn't want to tell the folks that them folks don't ran in his room and got all that food, which at the very least was supposed to be a violation by old blood standards or whatever. You feel me? But Conum caused a whole federal and gang injunction because he ain't want to. Why you ain't want to tell nigga? Why you ain't want to put a nigga down?
Come on, man. That man got niggas scattered all over the United States away from their family, man. You could at least put a nigga on point so these niggas could have been.
Got ready, you feel
Oh,
me? Deal with what they got to do, you
yeah.
feel me? Run some money up, get some lawyer fees. Some man, nigga wasn't able to do nothing
You
because
put, oh, nigga, what's your motive? Like, what you trying to get out of jail?
man, I don't know what the hell niggas got going on though. But we don't goddamn incite no violence and none of that though, y'all. We just letting y'all know how these niggas be acting though. It be at the top. Hey, when the soldiers out of line, the fault always lie with the commander. You feel me? So it's at the top. If shit bullshit, it's at the top that started.
Yeah, man. Nigga need to find something to do what they like, man. But that ain't it. Not following no nigga like that, man. Y'all nigga get locked up. He don't did it before. What you gonna do? Man, this B2A, this who ran it. These the niggas who I got in position. I don't really know these niggas like that. I met these niggas through Buddy.
Yeah. My boy said done seen a lot of niggas do Halifax shit, Halifax thing to avoid that 99. Hell yeah. They gonna get up out of there. They gonna run. But we ain't inciting no violence, done, P. That ain't what we do here. Who is we? We ain't doing nothing but no content, though. You feel me? We trying to
Yeah,
informational.
we
Just
ain't inside vibe. We just want nigga to be aware.
yeah, awareness 101. Know who you follow. We got down. About to get
Shit,
out there,
put it
motherfucker though.
for sure. Man, I appreciate you for
Don't go
having me
nowhere
on
though,
your
ZO.
platform, man. Huh?
Yeah, hell yeah, most definitely though.